There below is Barclays Center and the borough of Brooklyn, where there's never a dull moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. With the new G League Pathway program, some say that the NBA is competing now with college hoops for top high school players. G League President Sharif Abdur-Rahim said, "I don't think so. This is an opportunity for unique talents, a select group that are tracking toward the NBA. It's a different model from college. Guys, we'll see how this works out in the years to come."
DA, thanks a lot. Here are the five for the Clippers. We've got Marcus Morris. Paul George is out there with Jackson. Then there's Batum, and it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, they've got Griffin. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2. And Brent, these teams boasting great depth. Many feel that's a hallmark of a great front office.
If you go back and you look, Kevin, at some of the teams that have made deep playoff runs or eventually won the championships, that tinkering about bringing in a veteran or just one piece to make that next step for that one matchup or that one series, finding contributions like that up and down the roster, absolutely, that can make a difference. I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
George dishes to Jackson. Here's the teardrop. That one's not going to go. Nice D from Griffin. Shot from free throw range, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
Here's Jackson. Jackson can't get that one to fall. For Brooklyn, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Jackson against Harden. On the wing, Irving. 6 on the shot clock. And here's KD for 3. Now in the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, for a tall guy, Durant has such dexterity and rhythm on the catch and shoot. It's just interesting to watch.
It's stolen by Harris. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Stolen by George. Takes a 3. Los Angeles with another miss. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And here's Irving. 16 feet away. Morris with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by George.
Yeah, you could be as physical as you want with Kawhi Leonard. He just stays with it and is unshaken.
And in a player empowerment era, no greater power move than Kawhi Leonard's last year. Fresh off a finals MVP with the Raptors, he signed with his hometown Clippers and compelled a trade for Paul George.
Think about that 14-month run where Kawhi Leonard made his way to Toronto, a team that was on the cusp for many seasons. Goes there, wins the MVP and the championship for the Raptors, and then ends up in his hometown of Los Angeles to try to do the same for the Clippers. Now that's getting it done and writing your own story.
Here's George. James Harden picking up that last basket. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
And here's Harris from the arc. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Right side, Leonard. Outside for Jackson. Off target with his 3.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
A nice shot by Irving.
Of course, Kevin Durant, one of the game's greatest scorers of all time, but his ability within this offense to make plays, elevating the team.
Here's Leonard, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Los Angeles shooting their first foul shot of the night.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
The wingspan and the timing that Kawhi Leonard has is really remarkable. He utilizes those strengths to dominate both ends of an NBA floor.
Now here's Irving. Here's Harden, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot, and paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
Shooting two.
The first one falls. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention four-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Harden hits them both.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Pass to Batum. Back to Jackson. To the inside. Just 5 to shoot. In transition, here come the Nets. Harden's got the ball. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Maybe the best ever at earning free throws. I mean, Harden has mastered the art of contact and still being able to get off the shot.
Shooting two.
And he knocks down the first one.
And really, on top of all else Harden does for you at this end, he's a tremendous free throw shooter, around 85% for his career. Clutch.
And so he makes both from the line. Clippers trail by 4. George looking around. Passes it to Leonard. Over Durant. And again, it's the Clippers missing. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Brooklyn. Over Morris. And KD the bucket on the assist by Harden. Durant's got 5 now.
Well, that is automatic. Durant, one of the better mid-range shooters in the game.
To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just 1 free throw earlier. 1 for 1 in the game. And the first one at the line is good.
And Batum brings length and a versatile game to his spot on the wing. And his defense always a big asset for this team. He's the kind of player that everybody needs to have out there. Kind of a glue guy.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Nets leading by 4. Harden kicks to KD. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And so Durant nails them both.
Yeah, drawing fouls and making them pay at the line.
Clippers trail by 6. Jackson passes to Batum. Down low. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
Inside. The kick out to Irving. Back to Harden. On deep. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard dishes to George. Jackson against Harden. Jackson misses.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Durant finds Harden. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Leonard the pass to Jackson. Three-pointer. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
You know, a lot of times we talk about good passing, but accurate passing is a huge quality of a good pass, and Leonard did it there.
Here's Irving. There's the pass to KD. Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Batum. Stolen by Durant. Harris outside. Outside, KD. Releases. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 3. Outside, Batum. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Now Irving. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his third assist on the night.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Now here's Batum. He has 7. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's George. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Irving can't hit.
Yeah, and he had the D tangled up there with that patented crossover. Just couldn't convert the finish.
And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Batum. Jackson's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by. And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and You know, you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, you know, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well. But so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to is really paramount.
And so it's Leonard with it. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Here's Mann, and it's in there. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th free throw attempt here.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And Kawhi Leonard with the slam. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Passes it to Harden. Harden draws the double and the wide open shot from Green. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. And Kennard wide open. He shoots. No good on the 3. Dinwiddie with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Outside Green. And there's the pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. The Clippers in the lead. A 3 from Leonard. It's hauled in by Claxton. The Nets shooting just 35% to start the game. And he comes up with the deuce.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed. He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Such a wide open look. Leonard's got 9 points.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Pass to Claxton. Back to Harden. Harden draws the double to the right side. Here's Claxton, and he dunks it down.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Rondo. He feeds it to Leonard. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Harden against Kennard. Harden's shot is off.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Great effort and gets in a little razzle-dazzle at the end of that one.
Yeah, why not? Show a little creativity, get inside, move that ball around, just make sure you score.
Here's Claxton. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. The 3. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. The putback. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Rondo passes to Zubac. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
I'm glad we got to see the Mobile One block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Launches it. Again, the miss by Harden.
And it's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Fires from deep. Another miss by Harden. Up top, Leonard. That's a 2 from Kennard. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, the Claw using those broad shoulders and those hands, snatching that one down, wasting no time going back up.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. He made his mark in a big way on the boards in that quarter. Back to the action after this word. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams. Here is Spencer Dinwiddie discussing the effects of that.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster, we've had a lot of turnover, and so we're all adjusting and getting used to playing together and building that chemistry and that foundation.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile, total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen so far from the Clippers, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here are the five the Clippers have to start the second. Rajon Rondo is out there with Kennard. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. And it's Morris in a power forward. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, good evening. The Clippers were picked by many to win the title last year. Now, they didn't get it done, but Kawhi Leonard is not concerned. He said, we've just got to keep getting better, keep fighting. It's about the right team peaking at the right time. Guys, they're hoping this season their talent and their fight will win out. Back to you.
We will see. Good stuff, D.A. Thanks. Zubac, and it's blocked. But he stays with it. Knocks it loose. Dinwiddie with the steal. And here we go. The fast break with Dinwiddie. Flushes it down to finish the break.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Rondo bounce pass. Morris finds Kennard. Here's Leonard, guarded by Green, and that one's good. Leonard.
You know, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there, just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Pass to Dinwiddie. Poke loose. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Orchestrating right now, Rondo should be playing with a baton.
Harden outside to the inside. It's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Dinwiddie.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Leonard draws the double. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. He lobs it up, and the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Claxton with the bucket. Claxton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Here's Leonard, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. Jeff Green picks one up.
That aggressive mindset of his, Leonard putting it on the floor and drawing contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And the first one drops. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
KD finds Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
I know Kyrie is not the biggest guy on the floor, but he is built to take that kind of contact.
Outside for George. Over Irving. Los Angeles with another miss. Nets trail by 3. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Durant down low. Jackson on him, and Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 9.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Outside, George. Some solid defense from Harris.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
Here's Leonard. An easy 2 points on the layup. Leonard's got 8 points in the quarter.
The strength and that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
To the paint, Durant, and finished off by KD.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Jackson against Irving. Batum trying to break loose, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Here's Leonard. 23 points in the game. Off the inbound, no good.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And then Griffin with the dunk.
That's what you come to see there. Blake Griffin sky high on that dunk. The D has to keep him from getting that deep.
The Clippers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. KD against Leonard. Leonard draws the double. And it's sent back by KD. Down low. Here's Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Kyrie does a great job of using the shot fake. Really sells it that time and then goes straight at contact.
The Nets have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
And not much of a surprise there. Kyrie, one of the better free throw shooters in the game and so hard to guard without fouling.
Both free throws good for Irving. Now here's Jackson. He has 5. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Back to Irving. Passes to Durant. 5 to shoot. Shoots over Batum. KD with the bucket. KD's got 13 points.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
And the Clippers decide to take their first time out here. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. The Nets making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. Morris passes to George. And here is Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Griffin kicks to Harris. The pass to Durant. Back to Harris. Plenty of space. Batum grabs the miss.
So weird. Sometimes when you get that much time, it can throw you off just as much as having no time.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
First free throw is good.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
He's perfect from the line this time. The Nets with the lead. Irving passes to Griffin. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
The Nets have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
Blake Griffin hits them both.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Pass to George. To the inside. It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Batum. Batum's got 9.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
It's stolen by Morris. And George, here we go. The quick look, no good that time. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 15 points in the game.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Outside, George from past the arc. The Clippers keep it alive. And good that time.
Terrific score there off the miss by Morris. Doesn't get a ton of offensive rebounds, but making that one count.
Irving against Jackson. No good from Irving.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And George, here we go. Batum wide open. He fires. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. Batum's got 5 points now in the quarter. Irving dishes to Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. And that's good. Kyrie Irving for 3. And the Nets lead by 1.
Trying to find that consistency from distance that's stretching out the defense, and that's why Kyrie always has an available driving lane.
Here's Mann, guarded by Harris. Pass to Morris. And here's Jackson. Clock at 6. Right wing. The Clippers need to get off a shot. From deep, George tipped away. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Brown. The shot from the low post is good. Now it's a 3-point Nets lead.
Yeah, that's the kind of passing that opens up the eyes to Blake Griffin's overall talent.
It's Jackson with the drive over Irving. That one off the back iron and out.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Jackson. He's got 7. Man passes to Batum. Brooklyn with the rebound. Griffin's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Durant. Left side Harris. And the Nets, another 3.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Irving against Jackson. Passes it to George. And the Clippers miss again.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter. The D doesn't seem to be too worried about him from 3-point range, and he shows us why still. I expect him to make one of those.
Some solid defense from Brown.
This feels like it's snowballed a little bit on them. The more he tries to shoot his way out of this slump, the worse it seems to get. They need him to get it together. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
Green, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Kennard, he's checked in for George. Jackson against Irving. Will it go? And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
Dinwiddie is checked in for the Nets. James Harden comes in for Kyrie Irving. Both free throws good from Jackson.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Durant, the pass to Harden. Harden draws the double. From downtown, KD can't get it to go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Jackson passes to Zubac. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Not enough on that one as it misses. Nets leading by 4. Here's Harden. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Marcus Morris picks one up there.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Free throw good, James Harden. Harden hits them both. 52 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Harden against Jackson. Out to Morris. And Durant sends it back. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Great shooting for him at the foul line tonight. 7 of 7.
James Harden taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, James Harden. That one is no good. Clippers trail by 7. Right side Jackson. It's hauled in by Brown.
Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out in trying to win this game. Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Jackson against Harden. Jackson looking around, lets the 3 fly, doesn't go for it. And so it's Brooklyn ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. Kyrie, what were you all focusing on coming into the game tonight?
So I come out with a intense focus and an intensity that other teams can't match. Just doing whatever it takes to keep our tempo. Guys are in a great rhythm when we have a great tempo. So just trying to get everybody involved and do whatever it takes to win.
Well, we'll see if you can keep playing at your pace in the second half. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 17 points, 4 assists, and 7 rebounds. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the Nets?
Well, surprise, surprise. KD leading his team so long and so versatile. He can beat you in every way. Inside, outside, off the dribble, spotting up. This kid is special.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, it's good to be physical, but there's a line that you don't want to cross. You can't constantly give up free throw chances by fouling guys too aggressively. You have to get back in this game by staying poised, smart, and avoid fouling.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. They trail by 9 points. Griffin is out there with Durant. Then it's Joe Harris. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. And he's good on the 3 ball.
This is where all the extra hours of practice come into play. Leonard couldn't be more in sync on that catch and shoot.
The pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Oh, he got hacked on the 3-pointer. He'll head to the line.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
And he's good on the first of 3. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the 3rd. Clippers trail by 9. outside Jackson. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Irving. Harris against Leonard. Durant in the corner. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
You saw how close the defender was. It really doesn't matter. KD creates the space and still scores.
Leonard, no luck. Nets leading by 11. In the corner, Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. KD's got 5 assists tonight.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away. The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
And Harris wide open. He shoots, drills it from outside. Harris has got 6.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
Leonard draws the double, and there's the call on Durant. That's his 3rd foul of the game. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Morris. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Nets.
Here's Durant. Kawhi Leonard with the rebound. Leonard's got his 6th rebound on the night. George with no one around. Sinks the triple. George has got 5 points so far.
Like how Paul George right now is reading the defense like a Sunday paper, has a good feel as to when to fire from distance.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Harden the pass to KD.
KD sets up those crossovers as a big 7-footer. He handles the ball so well, and that's a great decision out of a pick-and-roll set.
Irving against George. Count it. 7 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Harden surveying the D. From the stripe. Misses off the left iron. Clippers trail by 9. Right side George. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 9 points for Paul George. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. At one point, they led by 16. Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. Yes! And it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 6 assists in the game.
Using his craftiness there to get by the defender. Harden is just so good at finding ways to score.
Here's Leonard. Not going to go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Harris. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 12-point Brooklyn lead.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Brooklyn's gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. The 3 from Harden, and the Nets another 3.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
They need this. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to be on James Harden.
Clearly a foul.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Jackson. Some changes for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Green in for Durant. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Mann's checked in. Both free throws good from Jackson. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Irving. Harris with it. Defended by George. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw. Rajon Rondo's checked in for the Clippers. That's good from Harris.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Rondo against Harden. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
This will be his 4th shot at the line in this one.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Nets leading by 13. Harden with it. He's got 22. From deep 3-point range, kept alive, Claxton. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Rondo passes through Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Well, there are some ways to fire up your teammates. That right there is one of them, thanks to Kawhi Leonard.
Now, here is Harden, outside Irving. Count that one. Irving's got 5 points now this quarter.
I don't know how he does it, but Kyrie does such a great job to get deep position and convert, separating himself from other point guards in the league with that finishing ability.
Green with the block. On the wing, Harris, defended by George. From deep, Harden. It's hauled in by George.
You know, he's usually very reliable from out there, but tonight it's just not going down.
Takes it out to Leonard. Launches a 3. James Harden with the rebound. Harden's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Green. Passes it to Claxton. Great D that time from Leonard. Clippers trail by 15. And he lays it straight in. Leonard's got 12 points here in the second half.
That's Kawhi pushing the action all by himself there, attacking inside and starting to take charge.
Here's the pass to Harden. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And it's George finishing it off.
Sweet finish from Paul George there. I like to see him get up to the rim like that.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Brooklyn making some changes. Griffin's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Bruce Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for James Harden. And then for Los Angeles, Zubac is checked in for Batum. And it's Kennard in for Paul George. Leonard against Green. 5 on the clock. Brown. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And the foul called on Los Angeles. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. The first free throw is good. And Brown drops them both. And here is Los Angeles now, trailing by 13. Rondo, bounce pass. And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Rondo. Rondo's got his 8th assist here tonight. On the wing, Brown. Inside, here's Griffin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's some incredible concentration there. Griffin destroying the defense and making the and one look simple.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw drops for Griffin. And here's Rondo. No points in the game yet for him. To the middle, here's Leonard. Great D that time from Green.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Yeah, check out the hops on Blake Griffin. Just one of those lethal alley-oop threats in the NBA.
Kennard against Brown. Tries again. And it's Zubac laying it in. Zubac has got 6 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Irving surveying the floor. Three-pointer. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Rondo passes to Zubac. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The free throw drops for Zubac.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. Dinwiddie outside. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 12. Leonard kicks to Rondo. Back to Leonard.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Dinwiddie wide open. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. 8 points for him.
They haven't relied on him as much as usual, but when his number has been called, he shot well enough to help them earn the lead.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Morris is checked in. Nets leading by 14. Here's Dinwiddie. He's got 8. Outside Irving. There's the 3. Rondo with the rebound. .156 left in the third quarter of the game. Good on the triple.
Better outside when he gets into a rhythm or when he gets his feet set. Rondo's smart at knowing when to fire. And Marcus Morris has raised some eyebrows in the last couple of years, just being a much more efficient scorer. One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
And last season, Marcus Morris's name, one of the hottest on the trade market.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in Marcus Morris's offseason a year ago. A lot of contenders looking to add him to the roster. Handshake deal with the Spurs, switch to the Knicks, and then eventually traded to the Clippers. So grab your musical chair and try to find a seat.
A minute 42 left in the third. Pass to Mann. A 3-ball. Rebound, Brooklyn. Pass to Irving.
And Kyrie's so awesome at finding ways to get to the free throw line. Not afraid to get hit on his way up.
He's gone 6 of 6 from the free throw line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Irving. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. We've got 1:28 left to play here in the third. Here's Rondo. Morris trying to free himself up. Rondo, no good. Nets leading by 16. Green dishes to Irving. Poked away and out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Durant's checked in for the Nets. Reggie Jackson's checked in for the Clippers. .111 left here in the third quarter. He kicks to Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
With those long arms and with the high release point, Leonard is practically daring you to foul him.
So far, he's hit all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. Leonard hits them both. There's a minute left to play in the third. Now Dinwiddie, 8 points for him. Outside Durant. Gets it to fall, and now he's 10 of 15 on the game.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
Irving against Jackson. To the inside. Here's Leonard. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Leonard. That free throw good from Kyrie Irving.
Well, the defense has failed to cut off any of these driving lanes, which is why they're resorting to fouling him, and he's hurting them from the charity stripe.
Jackson against Irving. Jackson with it. And Durant sends it back. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 17. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this 4th quarter. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Reggie Jackson. Batum is out there with Morris. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's man in at the small forward. Green against Jackson. Great tee that time from Green. And so Green will bring it up for Brooklyn. To the paint, here's Dinwiddie. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 4 assists now tonight.
Really heads up there. A play where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
And there's the call on Durant. That's his 5th foul.
And that's 5. One more and he'll be disqualified. Got to be more careful.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Harris is checked in. George is checked in for Los Angeles. Here's Jackson. Passes it to Kennard. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from George. Hits it from 3-point range. George has got 12 points in just the second half.
And what a turnaround from the first half. I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
KD against Jackson. Outside Irving. Over Kennard. And it's Irving missing. Jackson with it. Defended by Dinwiddie. Here's Kennard. The shot that time not on target. Nice defense from KD. And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got his 9th assist in the game now.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
George against Harris. It's stolen by Green. Here's Durant. Count it. Good. KD's got 25 points.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Now the pass to Batum. He dishes it to George. Now here's Kennard. Pass to George. Releases from 15. Rebound Brooklyn. Irving's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
James Harden, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Morris passes to Kennard. Ball's knocked loose. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
And when he's aggressive, watch out. Morris finishing through the contact, now going to the line to try and add one more.
What's up?
Free throw good for Morris.
Yeah, and of course, Marcus with a twin brother, Markieff, went to college together, played in the pros together. You'll have a hard time finding a closer pair of siblings. Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely. Harris against George. Count that bucket.
I mean, could we say he was playing possum a bit there in the first half? Because it seems to be a different guy out there, way more assertive.
Jackson against Harden. Harden draws the double. Here's Green. The Clippers grab the miss. Morris has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the shot goes in. George has got 7 points for the quarter.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Down low. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
I mean, what a talent this guy is. Durant has the ability to score from anywhere and now picking his spots.
Pass to George. 6 feet out. And it's sent back by KD. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. KD's got 14 points here in the second half. Pass to Batum. Inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the versatility of Paul George's game, elite defense and rebounding, steals and deflections.
You think about Paul George moving to several teams, yet still having the impact on both ends of the floor. I think that is a telltale sign that you have an elite talent in Paul George.
2 shots.
first free throw is good.
The versatility of Paul George as he's matured and put some more weight on his frame through the years. He's an exceptional two-way player with outstanding length and a tremendous scoring ability.
Kawhi Leonard is checked in for Los Angeles. He hits both from the stripe. Here is Harden. To the inside. Batum grabs the miss. Clippers trail by 21. And the pass to George over Irving. They grab their own miss. Batum, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Jeff Green picks one up.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Brooklyn leading by 19. And here is Irving. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got assist number 11 for him here tonight.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
To the paint, here's Batum. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Batum's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Here's KD. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
Griffin's checked in for the Nets.
Kind of tough to be a big wing in the LeBron James era. You're constantly compared to what it is he does, but Durant has risen to that challenge and uniquely qualified to be an elite player.
Here's Leonard. George trying to break free. Here's Irving. Batum with the steal. George with the ball. And it's Harden picking him up. Batum fires. Rebounded by the Nets.
He wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And a miss there on the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime. Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
To the wing on the left. Here's Griffin. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 5 assists in the game. Jackson against KD. Outside Jackson. Pass to George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Leonard. And the shot goes down. Leonard's got 43 points.
And you know what? He's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Harden against Jackson. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Knocked away. Stolen by Jackson. Nobody near Leonard. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, you can see and maybe feel right now him getting into the comfort zone out there after dropping the second 3 of the half. Passes to Durant.
Nothing is falling for him right now. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Harden. Jackson kicks to George. Outside Leonard from outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Harden the pass to Griffin. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Griffin's got 10 points in just the second half.
His skill at his size and then converting through contact. Such strength from the big man.
And here's Leonard from 3. It's not going to go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. Here's Irving. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Feels like he's taking nothing but shots he knows he's going to knock down. Kyrie playing sharp here.
George against Irving. Outside for Batum. Offline with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Irving can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 20. Jackson with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. And again, no good by the Clippers. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. KD finds Harden. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
He's got to get to the line a little bit more here in the second half. Let's see if he can get that edge back that he had in the first.
And the Clippers call time here.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
Hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and his performance has been a jaw-dropper. He must have been feeling great coming into the building tonight, because once he hit the court, it was all working for him. He was in a zone.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. Here's Morris. George, that's a 2-pointer. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. George has got 24.
This is a one-man show right now. He's on a mission to get him out of this hole.
On the wing, Harden. Guarded by Jackson. And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Free throw drops for Harden. LA's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the 4th. Outside Jackson. Leonard inside, guarded by Harris. Leonard no luck. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the middle. Here's Irving. Excellent D there from George. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this game 45%. Jackson misses. And here's Brooklyn. Big stretch here going 10-2. Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. And a new group in for the Nets. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Kevin Durant. Luwawu Cabarro, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Kyrie Irving. Rondo looking over the floor. Here's Mann. 1:41 left in the fourth. No good there. Brooklyn with the ball. A big stretch here going 10-2. Now Johnson. The pass to Harden. Stolen by Beverly.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Brooklyn.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Kevin Durant.
Well, the tone was set by him defensively tonight. Recorded a number of blocks, and that was a big difference maker, intimidating the other team.
Here's Mann. He's guarded by Johnson. Fades and shoots. Rebounded by the Nets.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Harden. Now here's Johnson. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Johnson with it. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kyrie. Nice win tonight. What was your thought process coming into the game?
I was just going out there trying to compete on every play, trying to play as much defense as possible. Just sticking to our game plan. We had a game plan going in and we executed.
Got it done at both ends of the floor, Kyrie. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K